How's it going, folks? And you're very welcome along to the Motorcycle Hour podcast, where we talk all things motorcycling. A quick shout out to our sponsors, Terence Healy Motorcycles Tullamore, your main Honda dealer for the Midlands. City Spares Motorcycling, Cherry Orchard Industrial Estate Dublin, your Honda and Suzuki agent. And motorcyclingtraining.ie, your one-stop shop for all your motorcycle training needs. Before we kick it off, we do want to give a reminder that this podcast is intended for audience of 18 years and older. So just remember this when deciding where and when you listen. How's it going, folks? And you're very welcome back to the Motorcycle Hour podcast. We're on episode 62, and this one is all us chatting. Talking about some of the stuff that we've been getting up to over the past couple of weeks. Everything from new bikes, new gear, and so we're going to talk about some of the technology that's coming up that's out there at the minute. There's a lot of new stuff coming out, so we're going to divulge into that a bit and see what our thoughts are on that. Before we kick it off, we are after getting loads of messages and people asking about merchandise and stuff. So we have a new line of merchandise coming out. It'll be up on all our socials over the next couple of weeks. We're going to be having t-shirts, hoodies and hats and stuff like that with our new design on it. So get in contact. If when you have a look at it, if there's something you want, we can get it ordered for you and have it for Christmas, for underneath the old Christmas tree. So I'm talking to all the wives out there. Give us get in contact and we can make it all happen. Do you know what I mean? Sound like a plan? As ever, I am joined in studio by my esteemed colleagues. Over here, we've got Charlie Riley. All right, Charlie.
All right, bud, yeah. 100%.
That's the last thing we're getting that. Ross McQuaid is here. What's going on, Ross?
Very little, very little.
How are you, bud?
I'm grand, yeah.
Oh! And without further ado, Kieran Riley. How are you, bud?
Grand, man.
Good
Great
stuff.
to be here. Great to be back.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Do I get
moving on.
No. I thought you were going to play just a completely different one.
Yeah.
No,
that's horrible.
Oh, sorry. Hit the wrong button there.
Yeah, DJ, I see you looking at the button.
Have them all labelled arses. What's going on, boys? Talk to me. Talk to Brennan. What's been happening?
Very little, boy. Very little.
Living the dream.
Absolute dream, yeah.
No bike in this weather. That weather would
The
put
pressure.
fucking, it would, man. It would put absolutely years on you. I hate this weather. Do you know, I don't mind, like, when it's cold and dry, it's grand.
Yeah.
But this miserable, pissy, blustery, half warm,
Gotcha.
rotcha.
Yeah, but the
rotcha.
dark evenings,
I know.
like the nights are too fucking long now.
I know.
Yeah.
I know I'd have to change that hour, man. That's a lot of bollocks.
It is.
for the
They should
farmers or
leave it
something, isn't it?
alone.
It's supposed to be for the kids going to school now, isn't it?
No, it was something to do with farming back in the day.
Was it?
I don't know what it was.
I don't know.
Or they should leave it alone, and we might be able to get out for a squat there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, leave well enough alone. Come here. We're going to start at the top. We're talking about motorbikes.
I'm here.
Believe it or believe it not.
Are we actually talking about one?
We're going to talk about motorbikes,
Oh,
man. It's
right.
just off topic. Like, I know we divulged into a bit of golf last year or last week, but we promise that won't happen again.
Oh, yeah, but
I
you're
don't know what
talking-
you're talking about. It was you.
You said to me,
I did.
this week's topic, we're going to talk about bingo.
Bingo! No. This week's we're talking about bikes. And as some people may have noticed, we were down in Terence Healy's doing a little bit of shopping over the past couple of weeks.
Absolutely,
So where did it all start, McQuaid? How did you end up getting me into that?
Well, you got me into bikes.
No, yeah, well...
How did I get you into motorbikes? Well, I remember when we were 7.
No, but you got me into debt. Realistically.
Oh, well...
Being the sound chap that I am.
No, I didn't get you into that. Well, because I was originally going, I said, John, we're plans for next year.
Yes. Where are we going next year?
Well, we're going to Spain, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
We're going to go to, well, the plans are to go to Spain.
Yeah.
With a few
The Picos,
fine gentlemen.
Picos De Europe. Well, some of them.
Yeah.
One or two.
One or two are sound, yeah.
Yeah.
What did you spend now? You're going to get a big slap.
I never mentioned your name. Never mentioned your name.
What were you looking at me for?
I wasn't looking at
Are
you.
you seeing that look now, to be fair now?
I tell you, I turned
pure
your eyes to the other
contempt
side
now.
now. You keep it up.
He won't even go, but anyway.
Yeah, no.
So what was the story?
I was going to, I said, look, the face was grand for maybe a 2-day trip, you know, but
when it starts.
if something hasn't fallen off it.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Actually, I'll say something about that later on.
Okay. Okay.
But anyway, so I said, you know, I was talking to you and I said, I need to get a different bike.
Yeah.
I've had a fucking horn for an SX, but I'm being realistic, money-wise, you're not going to get a good one of them with the box and panniers and everything you need for less than 8-9 grand. Which I've too much to be doing for the house.
Yeah.
Do you know? So my plan with then you suggested, we'll look at a few Tigers. And when looking at Tigers, there's a couple for good money. Again, I didn't have the money, the cash to hand, and Brian had always been talking about Revolut loans. I said, I'll just look at them. Within 10 minutes, there's a proof of. I know it was only because what happened after, I didn't pull the trigger and borrow the 5 grand.
Yeah.
So I think it was me jumping on finance. Every other cunt is doing it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pick your words now, Wood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not allowed to use the C word anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry. But I'd say that's what gave you the nudge.
Yeah.
To just pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Finance.
Well, I was just saying, I've been thinking of changing bikes for I don't know, on and off, I suppose, for the past fucking year, I suppose. But I have said it on this podcast.
But that's the thrill, isn't it?
It
you
is,
see a
man.
bike, you're like, oh that joke.
Jesus,
And then you're looking
like-
up another joke and you're like, oh, jeez, I love that joke as well.
Yeah, I actually have to say nowadays, I actually blame the wife. Now, honestly, right, because we were home a couple of weeks ago and that Gixxer 1000 was up, you know, the 19 one? Savage. And I kind of said it for the crack. I said, isn't that absolutely gorgeous? And she looked at it and she's like, yeah, it's nice. I was like, I nearly fucking go down and finance it. And fully expecting her to go, no, you fucking won't. And she says to me, but you're always working. She says, sure, why don't you? And then it kind of got the ball rolling. And I was like, fuck it, why don't I? Fuck it.
Yeah.
But then I woke up and said, cop on yourself. You're not spending that kind of money on a Gixxer 1000. You have one out of the shed, right?
I was expecting something else, but then you go on.
No. So then I was thinking, right, you remember you will, because I say, obviously, Spain's coming up next year with the help of God. Big trip. 4 days riding all around. We're going to the other side of Europe and the whole job lot. So I kind of said, right, fuck it, maybe I will. So then Ross, obviously, he said he was in the market for a Tiger. So then I said, well, fuck it. He could buy my Tiger. I don't feel bad.
2 bikes he's after buying after. He didn't fall off the Tiger yet.
Nothing that I've seen.
No,
right.
That bike is fucking as the same as the last bike.
No,
Not
it
fell
did
off
go
when I
over
had
the
it.
shed before indicators on, and I noticed the 2 back ones are gone.
It has nothing to do with me. What he sold as seen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, so we decided we'd tip down to Terence Healy's and have a bit of a look. Obviously, Terence is local to us here, and being the gent that he is and sponsoring the podcast, we said we'd give him first shout. So we went down, we had a look. I had it in my head. I've been looking at the Versus, you know what I mean? The older, the Versus 1000. Had that in my head and spoke to Mark down there. And Mark, in fairness, Mark's fucking dead sound, in fairness.
Yes, he's a great salesman.
He is a great salesman, I'll tell you that.
Terence is paying him well. Jesus, I tell you.
He's definitely getting a commission out of it.
Because I
100%.
actually heard it in the grapevine. Mark sold sand to the Arabs and he got back for half price.
As the fella said, he'd sell water to a drowning man. That is the truth. But so I went down looking at the Versus, and I don't know, he had a few gorgeous. Well, every bike he has down there, to be fair, is
To be fair. Yeah.
But there was a kind of a orangey kind of one. I think that was a 19 or something, was it?
Yeah.
That was a nice bike as well. There was nothing wrong with that one. And then I was kind of had me earmarked for like about 12 grand on the yoke. And then he had
The white one.
the white one was 201 20.
Yeah.
2020
That was when
one,
you
I think,
compare out.
something like that.
Yeah. So
Very little on the clock.
not fuck all on the clock.
25
22,000 or something like that, I think. Threw my leg over it. It was mad comfy, had all the bells and whistles, had the full boxes, everything you could want, all the options, everything. And I kind of said to myself, right, that's it, I'm going to go for that one. I'm going to go for that one. I said, I'm going to go home. I says, we'll get the ball rolling and the finance and the whole lot. We'll go from there. And then there was a home, and I had a picture on my phone, do you know what I mean? And I kept looking at it, and I
Didn't do anything for you.
No, I just didn't like the look of
There's
it.
no motivation.
See, Mark talked you out of that to go get the
Tracer.
No, he actually didn't.
No,
in fairness,
no,
man.
he did,
No,
he
he
did,
didn't.
because I
He
tell
did.
you why,
You're
Terence
after
told him-
letting it go now. I was going to hold back. I wasn't telling him what I got you, but you're after fucking it up now.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's all right now, yeah.
But anyway, all I know is because I know Terence said to Mark, we've 2 tracers there. We have to get rid of one. And Mark says, I know the fella.
There's that biggie. Yeah.
Here he is coming in for a Versus, but he's going home with a tracer.
No, I swear to God, I just didn't like the look of it. I swear, I was looking at it, and I don't know if it's because it was the white one, but I don't know. I just didn't like the look of it. I was looking at
But
didn't like
now,
the
to
front
be
of it.
fair now, I thought it was a cool looking yoke.
It is a fair look. And
Now,
a big bike now.
it do nothing for me, but I'd actually look at it now.
Yeah, no, they are. It is. It's a nice
if that
bike.
makes sense to
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
I haven't
no,
said it
is.
now, all joking aside now, believe it or not. I think you did do the right thing. The Tracer is a nicer car.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's
Oh,
what I'm saying.
savage.
We looked at one. He had another Tracer there, and it was a different color one, and it was up
The
to yours
red
too.
one.
A red one. It was
Yeah.
nice. There was, I think there was higher kilometers than that one. And then he brought me out the back just as we were going and showed me another 19 one, and it was the GT with all the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Jeez!" And he says, "I kind of think there's a lad going to buy that or whatever." So I was like, "Fuck." So at home, thinking all week, looking up, I'd be flat out man doing my research before I buy any bike, and there was no bad reviews whatsoever about the Tracers. So that was it. Got the ball rolling. I says, look, I made a phone call, filled in the form, sent it away, and that was it. Went over last Saturday and picked up the 2019 Tracer 9 GT, and I fucking absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I swear to God, man. They're a smashing
No,
bike.
she is a lovely bike now.
Beautiful
But they're
bike.
too high for me.
They're too high for you.
Yeah,
in
but you can
fairness,
get them lowered.
You can get them
Nah.
lowered a bit, but you
yeah.
can. That seat, there's two settings for the seat, and I his on the lower setting. I
Yeah.
checked the other day. Like,
And I
they-
still
What, your one?
I still
Yeah.
needed a two-step ladder to get up on the bike.
yeah, but lad.
Was
yeah,
that on the
100%.
setting like you brought it home, like? Or do you
Yeah.
just that when you...
No, it was on it when I
Well,
got on
because
it.
I
Like.
set up and that. Now I'd my runners on me, and like I was on my tippy toes. I was like,
Yeah,
Jesus, how you
no, that's on the lower setting. Yeah, but
Oh,
there's
no, they're
look at
tall.
well, I wasn't blessed with height now.
no, well, or looks or
no.
sorry,
Referee.
sorry. But like that's the first bike I've ever owned that had ABS on it. Do you know what I mean? And that's the first thing you know. It's the brakes, the love and mother jazz, man. They're absolutely unbelievable. They're like R1 brakes. They're absolutely unreal. So they are. And then it has the quick shifter on it. The only other yoke I ever had with the quick shifter was the track bike that I had. And this yoke is class. There's an exhaust system on it, and it barks at you when you're riding. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You heard it. You're heard it. You're going.
Yeah,
along
it was. No, it was.
changing gears, and she's boom. Ah, man, I absolutely fucking love it. I swear to God, I didn't think I'd ever go for a Tracer, but anyway, here we are. So we have to pay it off now. Anyway, that's
Yeah.
just the long and the short of it, you know.
Be nice. I was been coming back as well. Like.
I was savage, man. Yeah.
Well,
it was.
I got a spin on the.
Yeah, you went over in the car. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, sorry.
Don't you go
Yeah,
now.
Sorry, yeah.
Only for me, you wouldn't be going over to collect your bike.
Yeah. Sorry,
Jesus,
I
no.
can't give you shit for that. You
Only
drove
for
me
Mark
over.
and Terence closing up, you wouldn't have realised you
Yeah.
left.
Man,
I
this
was
is...
fully sure you
Yeah,
went.
no, go I look at you smiling.
This lad rings me. We're back in McQuaid's. And he's like, well, where are you? He said, I'm in Ross's. Oh, yes, fuck. I swear you. I'm only coming out with Tullamore. I thought he left a half an hour before we went.
No, sure, if
Well,
they're
I
talking to
know.
Terence there at the desk in the hall, I seen you walking out with Mark.
Yeah, but
I
did you
think
not
it
see
was.
the 3 bikes gone from outside?
No.
Oh,
And I walked back
jeez.
and look out the window. I was like, oh, jeez, where's the bikes? And look out, the bike's gone. I was like, the dirty sly.
Swear to God,
no.
man, we didn't do that on purpose.
No.
Well, it doesn't
genuinely.
matter. I had a great chat with the 2 bikes.
Did you?
And then
Yeah.
I only looked up. I was like, just 4 o'clock. Here, I better go, boys.
Yeah, the bike's mad to look up together, yeah. So what do you think? We're going to get over to you now in a minute, yeah. What do you think about the Tiger?
No, I'm not in love with it yet, but I think there's a few little problems. Very small.
Minor. I wouldn't even call
minor.
them problems.
They're not
No,
problems.
it's like
There's no problems
there's
with that bike.
no problem with the bike. It's obviously what we figured out with messing around with gear lever on the Friday night. I thought it was too low for me because I was struggling. I could get it into second gear, but it
couldn't
seemed
get up.
I was
Struggling to get up.
Yeah, yeah.
The rumours are true.
Yeah. I heard
There's
that.
a pill for that.
There is, yeah.
Chag it if you.
Jazz a monthly subscription. But it was always snatching into neutral.
Yeah.
So I thought it was too low. So then we adjusted it, and that made it 10 times worse because it was hitting more the bridge of my foot,
Yeah.
and I was having to hold me foot way back.
Tell the story first.
What?
Because the Tiger hadn't been started in a long time, we had to jump start it
Oh, twice.
twice.
Basically, that's it.
I adjusted it up anyway, and I says, right, now fuck it, I had adjusted it up. Remember, you were there.
Yeah.
What does McQuaid do? Goes to stand up in the peg to get up on it and kicks it straight into first gear. The bike cuts out.
Yeah.
I says, oh, the Lord. Shit.
Oh yeah. Some crack.
McQuaid
Yeah.
moment.
But then we went when I took it back because I was riding the Phaser over to Fiberman to get a new belly pan. I wanted to see who did one he have there fit.
Yeah.
And actually, that was the funny thing I was going to mention when I was driving down to Tullamore. Something hit me right boot, and I actually pulled over in Balligar.
Yeah.
And I pulled over and said, what the fuck is after falling off now? There's not the left. I was actually looking at it. I started actually shaking like the radiator and the engine. I was like, there's something after falling off.
Waiting
this
for a
job.
bolt or something to fall out.
For 5 minutes, I was looking around, where's the bolt coming out?
How many sets of bar ends you have to put on? Definitely 3. At
No,
this stage.
I've given up on putting the right one on because that one always falls off. But anyway, when we took the Tiger back to my place, I said just for the crack, I wanted to measure the distance between the peg and the back of the lever, and there is about a 20 mil difference.
At least, yeah.
So it's not that it's impossible. It's more of a conscious thing. Keep me foot back instead of its natural position. Look, it's grand. It's lovely to be on.
It is.
When you're going on it, it goes around corners. Like it wants to go around corners.
They are a smashing bike, man. You throw them around. But like, if you read up any review, and I said this to you, and people that listen to the podcast will test to this, any of the reviews on them say the one bad thing about Triumphs, the gearbox. They're so fucking agricultural.
They are very clunky.
Yeah. There are crash boxes in them, like, and that's just the way that they are. Do you know what I mean? But like, you can get the gear selector. Now they're €140, an aftermarket gear selector that's adjustable, so you can extend it out an extra 20 minutes. It would make some difference.
It would make it just more of a natural riding position. You know, you're not having to think about it anymore. Like, you know.
Yeah, so, absolutely. Yeah.
But no, it was great to be on. It's the type of bike I wanted. So it's obviously my first one of them.
Yeah. And it's a smashing bike, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
It has everything on it, you know.
Yeah, fucking sure. I'm very well maintained, I have to say.
It came with a free lifetime service. So.
Oh yeah, she can't go wrong there then.
No.
Fairness, you know what I mean? That's not bad. Charlie, over to you. Your eyes lit up when you seen the Tracer, and you were talking Tracer, you weren't you?
Yeah, until I say up in it, and no, they're too high. Too fucking. They don't think of the average size man.
Yeah.
No, well, they do. They don't.
Shut your mouth, Joe.
It's the below
So
average
anyway,
size that all think about.
My friend Noel Malone, he bought an SX 1000 with the panniers, the whole on it there, and I went for a spin that, and it's so much like my Z1000.
Yeah.
I like it. So I'd say now for the new year, now it's the SX 1000 I'm getting.
Yeah, for sure. Smashing bike too, man.
Oh,
and
no,
they would suit you better anyway, to be honest
Would,
with you.
yeah.
They would, in fairness, you know.
Yeah.
They're a smashing bike. There's probably not as many of them out there, like, you know, swings around about.
There's a good few of them out there. There is.
No, but for sale, I mean. Like,
oh, for sale?
It's always the way, man. When you have the money to buy one.
I won't buy private.
Oh, you're going to go to?
Oh, no, it'll be through shop.
Yeah.
The way, no.
They have the warranty back.
Yeah, because it's gone now, lads. Look, all right, there is genuine blokes out there that sell genuine good bikes. But then you get the odd fella now that something's gone wrong with it. You know,
100%.
throw it out there for sale. Let the next lad worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm not into that. At least if you buy in the shop, you have a 3-month warranty.
Yeah.
Drive the guts out for 3 months, and if Anne doesn't give in the 3 months, she's a good bike.
Do you hear that, Terence? Do you? Guess what I'm doing? No.
Terence, if I buy a Gixxer now and all, you know, for 3 months, she'll be singing
She will
on
be
the high
singing
notes.
That's a start. Holy Jesus Christ. But no, she should look at you know, definitely go for it. It'd be the right joke for you now, in fairness. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, well, and especially now for what we're going to be doing, a bit of touring across the far side of the
Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look,
because you need something comfortable enough there.
Yeah.
You need something built for it.
Because like
you can make any bike do, but like there's some differences when they're doing what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, but like I bought, as you seen, I bought them fucking saddlebag yokes.
The universal ones,
I know. They don't suit the booze. They don't suit the Gixxers. They don't suit any of them.
No.
So best thing to do, just bite the bullet, go out, buy the fucking bike with them that come that they're made for. And
but
that's
like,
it's
interesting you say that. We were talking about that there during the week, and you were saying, like, obviously, when you had the Phaser 600, there was no boxes written on it.
No.
So you got the soft bags.
Soft bags, the Rhino something or other.
They were a fucking pain in the arse.
They were. Look, they're a great job in the sense that you could make them work on any bike. But
they get you over hobble.
They get you, like what they more suit you for if you were going for them is if you're maybe doing it once a year and you're going to go somewhere, stay there and ride maybe 2 or 3 days around an area.
Take them off,
because putting them on and off, be the Lord living Jesus.
No, it's a nightmare. Sure, you seen me when we went to Killarney. I never even took the fuckers off.
No.
I left them on the fucking
man, honest to God.
Just pulled the clothes out of it and walked in with them.
They do exactly what they're supposed to. And they are good. Like the ones I got, they were Savage waterproof. Like, but
Yeah, but there's waterproof bags in there. Was there not? Did you not put a waterproof bag up
No,
there? Oh, was
no.
there? Some of them have.
The side ones were like that kind of you get under like the rain jackets, like the anoraks, that kind of wax stuff on it. So they would have been waterproof. Yeah. But what my biggest fear with them was
like Brendan's boots.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I never forget
Fully
that
waterproof.
that was brilliant.
Sieve.
But my biggest thing was them.
And now he's the exact same pair as me.
€300 worth of boots at home, and I haven't worn them since I got the other pair.
No.
But anyway, that's another story.
You should have thrown them into the deal with the tiger.
I'll never forget, honestly, Jez. I went over to Janelle, Terrence's wife, the day before we were going.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in a mad fucking sweat, like wanting these all-in-one wetsuits.
Yeah.
All this cracking. Didn't I cup the boots? Said to her, do you know something? Fucking pair of boots. I need a pair of boots.
Yeah.
Because all the other boots I have now, they wouldn't be weatherproof, waterproof or anything.
Yeah.
So we Jay's anyway.
Team move specials.
She said to me, I have a pair here, she says.
Yeah.
And I says, are they waterproof? And we were looking at them now, and she copped the little, oh yeah, sure, yeah, waterproof. Like, lovely jubbly. Next day, pissing rain. We went for doing the hog down to Longford first.
Yeah.
First big puddle Bren goes into.
Oh, yeah.
All you could hear on the comms.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. Say, what's wrong with you, Bren? Fucking wet, fucking feet. Fuck.
Yeah, but
And
before you say that,
I started laughing. I said, mine are bone dry. And we started getting on. And now he's a pair of boots, same as the cha.
I know.
Whoa.
fucking mare.
Good second-hand set of Shima boots there if anyone wants them, size 11. Slightly damp.
But do you remember before we were leaving, remember we were in the shed and I started bulling around the whole lot. And you, Brian, you kept saying, oh, great day, boys, great day to be alive, great day for a bike and all this. The minute we pulled out of the petrol station, all you heard the come, for fuck's sake, my feet. I was just there saying to myself, thank you, Lord.
I was trying to build morale. Yes, we're all very down in the dumps that day.
I would depress you the day that I was in it.
It
Swear
wasn't
to
hectic.
God.
It was, and you were coughing up along in the hall.
Oh,
it was good.
Jesus.
That was a good old trip. That was a good old trip.
It was.
But,
I tell you one thing.
It was actually gas. Now, I won't lie to you.
I tell you now, that it's one of the weekends I'll never forget.
No, it's class.
By Jizz, we had some crack.
It's savage, man. You need to be doing more of that. I think, look at, everyone's different. Everybody gets, I suppose, something different out of motorcycling, whether, you're a lad that's doing track days or racing or, just going out of a Sunday but for us, anyway, we get the most out of more. Biking is like that, heading off, seeing somewhere different, going away for a couple of days with lads. And that's why, obviously, going to Spain will be a huge trip for all of us because none of us here have done anything like that before, So that'll be... And then it's funny when you talk to lads that do it, like Mark will attest to this. He says, like, once you do it once, man, he says, you are going to get the bug for it. Like,
oh, yeah, sure. Terrence told me that.
100%. He says, it's absolutely just unreal.
Absolutely.
Because I went over a couple of days before we went over on the Saturday, and me and Terrence at the Grey chatting. He made me a cup of tea, my cup of coffee actually.
17 Coke euros.
And, no, 18, but 18. And you've even seen it. The Saturday went over. What did he come and produce?
The last can of
Coke
Zero.
He says, I have one for you.
Allegedly the last one. I'd say he wanted to get you the fuck out of
there. But anyway, fucking, and Terrence said to me as well, he says, you'll totally enjoy. He says, and you'll want to be doing it every year.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely, definitely.
But as you know, when we do even go, when we'd often, we could say it here on a fucking Thursday evening, and we'd dip on there maybe on the Saturday for one overnight, or like we did down to Galway and all that. The crack you have.
Unreal. Like, I swear to God, genuinely, man. Like, between last summer when we done it and this summer, that was the highlight of my year. As regards, like, Anton, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
the
we're after
few days away with the bikes and the bikes. Absolutely.
Let the hair down.
Let the fucking, I'd let the hair down.
But
there,
you get pissed
off
doing the same thing in your local area all the time.
You do.
Go for a few pints. Go for...
The thing that used to brown me was, when I used to be, like years ago, I used to be on the bikes, there's a group of us used to go, and it was the same thing the whole time. Go to Kinnegad, get a coffee, go from Kinnegad, Milltown Pass, Tyrrell's Pass, Kilbeggan, cross to Tullamore, do you know what I mean, back maybe to Road. Now, sure, and like, you were just flat out the whole way. Do you know what I mean? Then you go home and go, sure, what the fuck was that? Nothing better. And again, I keep saying, that's why, in fairness, like today, the old photo rally was great this year too. Like, we got a couple of weekends away out of that. Do you know what I mean? Down the country. Like, don't forget the trip we done up the north to the Armagh road race and everything. Sure, that was class. That was another night away. We done the triple O to Waterford or Wexford. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
On
How
the
that
bikes.
go?
On the bikes.
On the bikes.
Yeah.
You did.
We
You
did. We
on
did.
the bikes.
We did
Yes.
on the bikes.
yes.
Yeah.
That was that
the program.
real rainy
yeah.
weekend,
Yeah,
wasn't
we
it?
did.
Mike?
Yeah, we did.
That's
we did.
right. That's right.
That was
to
an
force
orange
the proof,
weather one,
yeah.
wasn't it?
Oh,
Orange one.
absolutely.
Absolutely. No mess with me and McQuaid. We get into
no.
our head, man. Weather doesn't even come into it.
Well, no, I get sick.
We're like superheroes. That is just the way it goes. Talking about bikes, we can't finish up. Kieran Rayleigh,
Yes, sir.
over to you, my good brother.
Ah.
Talk to me.
Oh, what?
What do you think we want to talk about, Kieran? We're after talking about my new bike. We're after talking about Ross's new bike. We're talking about Charlie's bike that he's going to get. He has it all knuckled away. Have you anything you want to confess to on this podcast?
I do.
Go for it.
Chrome, get you home, man.
Chrome,
you can finally
get-
say it now.
Talk to
Chrome,
us.
get you home.
You're after...
Remember we were leaving Terence Healy's there. You were looking at the Versus and the Tracer and all that.
Yes.
Well, when I went out to the car, and of course, I was talking to Mark earlier prior before that anyway, and I says to him, I'm thinking about buying a Harley. Because a Harley was always on my mind. Because remember we were in Killarney and they were doing the Sunday ride out.
Yeah.
And you and me were at the wall. And I says, Tanya, I'm getting a Harley. Tanya, just like all the sports bikes and all the 150s and all were going by, and then all the Harleys were last. And just like hearing the thumps Audis.
Yeah.
Tanya,
You
it
love
leave you
that.
standing up now, I
Yeah.
tell you.
Yeah.
And and it was always in my head. And of course, I was looking through the Dundee, looking for various makes of Harleys, like Breakouts, Sportsters, and what was the other one?
Dynas.
Yeah, Dynas. Yeah, that was another one. Yeah, and Claire, by luck, now one of the lads I know, he had a Harley up, but I only found out when we were leaving Healy's anyway, and he says to me, here, ring him. Because I'd regret now if we did sell it now and I didn't get it, because I was always mad about that Harley now.
Yeah.
Lovely Harley.
It's not just a love. It is the nicest Harley Davidson I've ever seen, and I'm not saying that like
Yeah.
it is absolutely fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
When I was looking at it, I had it, as I said, in my head. I was just right. I'll go to 12 grand a bike. And I was flicking through Dundee, just looking at what was on it. Put that as my bike, and that bike came up on it, and I was just like, "Oh Jesus, will I?"
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? I swear to
yeah.
God, I was like, "Oh my
Will
God,
I? Yeah.
it is class."
I know,
Well, I got straight onto the phone from him.
'Cause
He
we
said
were-
to me that with you.
Because I was driving, yeah.
Yeah,
He says, ring him.
So I rang him and I hang around with his father as well.
Yeah.
So I just said, well, Lucky, what's that? I says, the Harley's still there. Yeah. I says, right, we'll be done with the deposit. That's it.
great.
'Cause I
Have
know-
money, McQuaid.
Oh, Jesus.
Class. Must
It'd
be.
deadly.
It would. I'd love that. It sounds the way the bikes are
You
talking
go
anyway. It
away.
sounds.
If I had your money, it'd burn me on.
name
But
it
just
alone.
stop.
Name a divine
You go away and you have to buy nearly a brand new dress.
Yeah. But
What are you after buying, you knock?
Yeah.
That's different. That's different.
What's
No,
different?
it's
That's
different.
different.
It's different.
Oh, yes. Well, when are we going to see you out on the road now?
It won't be till after Christmas. No.
I can't
figure that
understand
out.
that, man.
No.
We actually had a conversation behind your back.
Yeah,
Today?
I know well you did.
There
I
yesterday?
know well you
It
did.
depends. We've had multiple.
With multiple, but the one in particular.
Oh,
About the Harley.
right,
Oh.
yeah.
We were like, if I was after getting that Harley,
Yeah.
I would be out on it straight. You'd hear me going up through eating dairy at 2 o'clock in the morning. I wouldn't get off it.
Would you?
110%.
All right. Okay.
I would. I can't understand this. I'm not going out to have bikes. I
No.
would be on it straight
No,
away.
I-
You know what I mean?
a good crispy dry day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No,
Get her
because that'll never see wet or not. No.
Same as all your other bikes. Get up.
Just like I think you definitely know he's his son anyway.
100%. Kiki cow.
I can
kiki
definitely
cow.
tell now there's talk behind
No,
me
man.
back now, you pair. Jesus.
Well, Kiki.
But I wouldn't mind when I dropped you off in Healy's and we walked in. Mark was only walking out. He was in talking to you and Eamon. Do you remember? You were in looking at Brent's bike.
Yeah.
And Mark walked down. He just looked at me and he says, "You got it, didn't you?" I said, "Got what?" And I started smiling. He says, "Yeah, definitely. You bought a Harley." He says, "Well, I put a deposit down one." Hey! And you know,
Delighted.
oh man, because
Ah,
Mark
yeah.
loves Harley.
He does, man.
Now,
He
in
does,
fairness to him, we
he
get.
knows them.
Oh, he does,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure,
Because he
man,
gave me
yeah.
a lot of advice now when it comes to like polishing, because like there's certain polish you can use because there's acid and all in it that you won't want to wreck it and all
Sure,
that.
you
but-
won't polish it. You're the same as
Oh
your
no,
own.
I'll have to.
I belt for yard brush once every 6 months. Achieving grand.
Throw it under the street.
You're now smudge. That won't come off here. Give me that wire brush there,
You
will
see
you?
him pulling up to the drive-through car wash in Mangans. No.
It's grand. It'll be visor down.
Yeah.
Holy Jesus.
No, I'm not one of these boys now that lay down and
Polish you up.
I
said the key. I said, yeah, like
I buy it to ride it to fucking
No,
not to
I
be looking
said
at
it
it and
to
saying,
you can't with
I
this
used to
bike.
do, when I had my Harley when I was out in Australia, I used to have my ritual, man. Every Friday after work, we were all going riding on Saturday. I'd go down.
Are we still
with
talking about bikes now? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Good, I give you that one. I like that one.
Yeah. Thank you.
But we go down, crate a beer, a few good tunes, man,
Oh yeah.
and polish it.
Mhm.
Have a few beers, listen to music on your own, no one annoying you, and just polish up the bike. Ah, sure. What else? It's class.
But now, what did I say?
To be fair, he has said the exact. He said, "No, this is an excuse. Now it's session during the Christmas there, McQuaid. Bring the Harleys down to mine or up to here." He has said it.
We're not in the group. Did you hear that? The two boys are going to get together.
How
and
about
take
you
the
just
Harleys. What
buy
are we
a
supposed to do, Chad?
me and you.
Yeah, well, we've no Harleys, man.
Yeah.
Good.
What are we supposed to do?
I don't care. We just go on the curve.
We'll just go and mow on pints.
Right?
Just looking at
And
you.
watch you pair of knocks.
I know, we're jealous.
Spit shining.
If we had the money, we
Well,
would buy
Brendan at least cleans his bikes.
I know.
Oh.
My bike's- Do you know what I done actually? This is the truth. Now, in fairness, I have to say another massive shout out to Mark Dunn, fucking legend. The Tracer, he had it like a brand new bike. When I
Oh,
bought
yeah.
it. The boys, when they're detailing the bike,
Ah no.
it is on a whole other level.
And how
The
long
way
have they got
cleaned it.
now?
How long have we got what?
The bike.
A week.
Oh, you'd want to wash it then.
I brought it
I
home.
guarantee he cleaned it when he got home.
I got home and straight out with the power washer, washed the whole bike again and put the anti-corrosive stuff and
but
polished it.
still, you would want to do that after, like, with all the
Ah, you would.
salt in the roads.
You would.
It
You
must
would.
make shite of everything.
It would,
That's
man.
actually
It would.
another thing. I was there looking at must get them you know them detailing kits.
Yeah.
You know the little adapters you
I'd
use
say your
for
dad
the
has about 20 of them out there off Team U.
Truth be known, he probably does.
And never used.
Never
He
used.
gave 75 of
Little
them away.
polishing kits for polishing your bike and the little brushes and all.
Oh, here, would you believe it? Do you know all them
There we go.
blocks of fucking
The stuff, yeah.
stuff and all that? Then I fucked them all out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, it doesn't surprise
Yeah.
me.
This is the great thing
Yeah.
about Chad, right? He's had everything he ever wanted, but he's either given it away
Or thrown away.
or thrown it away.
Never actually
Exactly.
used
And
it.
you only had it last week there, bro.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
No,
Why did you buy a Tracer? You threw one them in the dustbin.
Yeah.
Name of God. I had
no,
one out on the
but
floor.
genuinely, I did have all the
know. Sure, why'd you
because
give it
when
away?
I was street fighting the Gixxer 11, the one I bought off Paddy Costello, and
You mean you want
it
to
had
put
a
the one you
polished
put into a
frame.
ditch?
It had a polished frame and all in it. And I went off and I bought all the gear for to do it. I said to me,
When did you have a Gixxer 11?
"Oh Jesus, the photographs is there, sure, hanging up."
That's a good few years ago. Is it?
It's a
That
few
is,
years
yeah.
ago now.
yeah.
Before I joined Clanagale.
Oh, all right. Jez, yeah. Okay. Okay.
It was the one I wanted, and it had a Hayabusa swinging arm and back wheel on it.
Oh, yeah.
Just you looked the
Oh, the bell of the ball.
But
Yeah.
anyway, because a cousin of mine, John Jessup, had the Fireblade. Willie Gannon owns it now, and he got that all, the frame all polished and the swinging arm and all. Sure, of course, the Chad then thought nothing. Oh, I'll buy all the gear now, and sure, when you're polishing yours, I'll polish mine. Polish me, bollocks.
You wouldn't even polish that.
I didn't polish it. Fucking
Ah, Jesus
hell,
Christ
are you
almighty.
mad?
No, I'm telling you, Keith, trust me, take my advice, man. A couple of beers, bit of fucking
Oh, yeah, that's the
AC/DC
plan.
going there, man.
I'll tell you, Kieran, the only way
Smash
you
it
learn,
over.
son, is let the man that's mountain there come down and sit with a couple of beers and show you how to do it.
I
And
will,
you know, man.
Yeah, I
But
clean
then-
his bike.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
see,
all I'm short of doing is cleaning his fucking arse now at this stage. So,
Yeah.
no, you can clean your own bike.
Well, if you clean
I
it,
will
I'll
if
let
I
you.
bring it for a
I'll well, we can talk about that later now. But I
You
say,
let me bring
we,
it for a spin. Kieran, come on now, buddy.
say you're
See,
great
he
now.
won't. This is the
Put
thing.
me on the
He-
spot
he
now in the
won't-
podcast.
He won't let
Okay.
me bring it for a spin until there's an eyes or something's not right with it. You won't bring that for a spin or something. You know what I mean? Real slay.
Look
That's
at you. Yeah,
slay.
they're
Yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
degrading me
Kieran's
there now on the
Kieran-
podcast. Look
Kieran-
at look at you winking.
Kieran's sitting there browning you. You're browning him.
Yeah.
And you knowing damn well Kieran's going to give
You're
you
right.
I know I will.
Yes,
The first
I,
spin
No. No.
the first spin.
I'm christening
The
him.
first spin.
is not going to you anyway.
Oh no, he
No.
isn't me. Fuck.
No, no.
He can read the first one.
No. Have you actually ever ridden Harley?
Oh,
No.
No.
Have you ridden cruisers at all?
Just be gas if he doesn't like it.
No.
Oh, Lord. You want like all joking aside, like there's no big.
Oh no,
rocket
yeah, I
science to it.
understand. I've been told this completely. There's a different style.
Yeah,
Harleys,
but when
they're
your feet
different.
are out in front of you, like it's a whole different ballgame. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you'll get the hang of it.
I actually took Matt's bike got collected there last night, so I was bringing it out of the garage and I started and I was spinning it around in the yard. Jeez, I wouldn't like to ride that.
Why is that?
I don't know. It just felt really weird because it's got the front, the tires quite far out.
Yeah,
but they're really low down handle. Like I'm used to the apes on the Harley, and I can control that.
Yeah,
and like the front tires out further on that yoke.
Yeah.
But on this yoke, because the handlebars are so low down, I was like, Jesus,
it's fairly wide fucking front tire on that too now.
Yeah. So there's a big difference in it. Like,
this is the Midnight Star. Yamaha Midnight Star.
The 900 or 950.
Yeah. Nice bike too, I suppose. But you could turn it in. That's what we're talking about doing. I'm more than likely going to offload the K3 now. Maybe this side of Christmas, maybe after Christmas. Kind of gather up a few bob. Don't think I'll have Harley Davidson money, but we'll be buying a cruiser of some description, to be honest. You know what I mean?
James, yeah.
No, James, no. I wouldn't buy James as a fucking Harry Harrison if he's listening and get his finger out and get it finished. But no, I wouldn't. No, I'd love
Harry
it.
want to hurry up because they could be getting the booze over there now shortly.
Oh, Harry's doing the booze, is he? Oh, happy fucking days, man. Grand job.
If he hasn't been asked, he knows now.
He knows now, so he has happy days. I don't know them to Harry. But no, so we're thinking of buying a cruiser of some description kind of in the new year. Like that, lovely for going to, a couple of rallies, which we are. We're going to be doing a lot of rallies, a lot more rallies next year. This year, just with everything that was going on, various stuff going on, we didn't get to as many as we wanted, but definitely the plan afoot for next year is to try and definitely get out and support more rallies.
Why are you buying a cruiser for?
For going to rallies and stuff and going out for, you know what I mean, spins and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm
we'll be going off and on now, we can't be associated with them.
I'm going to get something again now, something like that as well.
Yeah, Shadow or something like that, yeah.
They're a nice bike now. The last Shadow you had that was class.
Yeah. I'm going to get something again now just for that crack.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because James is a Harley, Ross the Harley, you've the Harley.
Yeah.
Brian's going to get a cruiser.
I'm probably going to get her. I'm probably
going to get I'm telling you, here and now.
I probably am going to get her.
I can read you like a book.
No, I can't not have one. The fuckers out. I don't know. I'll see. What's a good liver making? No, how many? You have only one liver. Kidneys.
What's you can cut piece of it off and you can regrow.
I'll cut off the bad bits. That'll be the right job, boys. Come here. Moving onward. Want to talk about gear. There's some mad stuff coming up at the minute.
Stop.
There is, like, there's
just... we're talking about during the week.
Yeah, like some of the helmets, the new helmets. Have you seen some of these new
they're going too... yeah.
Well, look,
but it could be one of these things when you like, you would have probably been dead set against the comms until we all got them yourself.
Yeah. Like, you were a long time riding bikes, longer than all of us put together. You never had the comms. You knew they were existed. But you're like, fuck it. But then you got one and you're like, geez, now you won't do a great job.
Now, what you're saying is what we were talking about earlier. You're dead right. Is it going to be too intrusive? Is it going to be taking... Will your eye just start flitting up?
Yeah.
Say if you're coming into a corner and then all of a sudden, Kieran ringing you, pops up in your thing.
Yeah.
And then you just look
yeah. Well, like, I suppose what we're talking about in particular when you're talking about that one is the new Shoei helmet GT Air 3 Smart helmet is coming out.
Yep.
And it has a heads up display on it. So I think it gives speed and it'll give direction.
And it'll be connected to your phone. So say if I'm calling you, it'll pop up that I'm the one calling.
Yeah. So essentially, am I right in saying this? It's on the pop down visor part of it.
I think so, yeah.
It's not on the main visor. So on the pop down, if you have an internal dark visor, and when you flick that down, you essentially get like a fucking fighter pilot. You get a heads up display on the actual visor, giving you, as you said, your speed. If you're getting directions, it'll get, now it won't be showing you obviously Google Maps, but it'll show you an arrow in 300 meters or whatever. And then if you have an incoming call,
well, that's a bollocks thing, because I'd like to be looking at Dundee while I be going along. see what Chef Yo could be on the way there. You know what I mean?
Sitting there watching I'm a Celebrity. Oh yeah, but it's mad.
And you're pulling yourself over the ditch, huh?
That was a great episode.
Because I was reading up, there are a couple other ones that have that same system, but it's something to do with, like, when sunlight beyond them, it basically disappears.
Oh.
The show you apparently worked very hard on. Show if you want to give us one, we can test it out.
Yeah, we definitely test it.
But they work very hard on, like, how if you do have that drop down visor on the sun belt, it stays on. So
it stays on.
Still useful.
I would love to try it now. To be perfectly honest with you, I wouldn't be against it. Like, and in fairness,
but they're a cool looking helmet.
They're a savage looking helmet. And in fairness, from what you can see on, if you go online and go on to show his website and stuff, you can see them. Now, they are available to buy. I don't know if there's anywhere in Ireland selling them, but I did see a place in Europe selling them.
Yeah, I couldn't find anywhere in Ireland selling them.
Or the €1,000 or something.
About 1,200 euro.
Yeah.
About 1,200 euro. Whereas the standard GTA is about 7.
Somewhere between 5 and 7, depending on the paint job on it.
Yeah.
So you're looking at budget £600.
But there's a built-in comms in it then.
On the Smart.
On the Smart.
I think so, yeah.
So add it all up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're going to pay between 200 and 300 euro for a any sort of a half decent, whether it's a card or a Senni or what, that's what you're going to be talking about. So I suppose if all things considered, it's probably not too bad.
Yeah.
And I don't know if is it actually modular then?
I haven't seen any photos shown as modular. I think it's just a visor.
Yeah.
Just a full face.
So what you said about the colours of the helmet, is it? It goes on sort of...
The design, some of them I think
well,
are
like
But sure,
different
if you go
specs.
in and you see one you really like, bring it up to the counter, tell your man, I fucking hate that colour. What's the best you're doing?
yeah. Exactly. That is
I would love
rotten
to see
helmet.
you do that. I swear to God,
Yes,
I'd
but
love
look,
that.
I'll do you a favour and take it off your hands.
Nobody wants this helmet. It's still here, lad. It's been here for years.
Yeah. No one wants it.
You'll be great there, McGuire. Yeah, to stay there, I wouldn't buy that job as well.
We're quite to be too honest, in fairness.
Yeah.
There's a couple of other ones then as well, as regards, like there's now, correct me if I'm wrong on this, I didn't know they'd done helmets. I know if this are only starting to get into, but there's the Senna Phantom, which is Senna, as we all know, is and they do a multitude of things, but they do the integrated comm systems and stuff. So they've got the Senna Phantom, which has a built-in comm system in it and the whole lot.
Nice looking helmet as well.
Nice looking helmet too. And then the Cardo Beyond.
Yeah.
Now that's interesting.
That's not, from what I saw, don't think that's out yet.
Isn't it? There's a integrated brake light in the back of it.
There is, yeah.
So there's a little light in your helmet. It's like it acts like. How the fuck does that work?
I think there's a crash sensor on it as well. I think it must just be linked into the GPS on your phone.
Yeah.
That if
How does the crash sensor work? When you come off and it just comes up on the screen, you've crashed. No shit.
But yeah, no, there's a couple of cool features on that one.
Yeah, the brake light's weird. I'd love to know how that exactly.
It must
works.
just your GPS essentially slowing down or something like that. But
I don't know. But there's some mad stuff coming out. So again, if anybody has any of these helmets, get in contact with us. Let us know what you think of them. Are they worth the money? Again, the Senna, I don't think is mad money. It's under €1,000.
I saw them for about €600, I think.
Yeah, so they're not mental money either. And again, the Shoei, I don't know if they're available here, but like if it is coming with an integrated comm system and the whole on it, it's €1,200. Like most Shoei helmets are going to be around €700-800 anyway.
Yep.
So
you're not paying.
It's not astronomical.
That much extra.
No.
Especially if you don't have a comms unit.
Yeah, and comms units, boys, I swear to God, I know a lot of people say, I don't want to be like comms units. A lot of people say the same, and I was probably similar, and I would still be similar in ways. Sometimes it's nice when you're on a bike to just zone out, just enjoy the ride, but then there's other times when you're with a bunch of lads and it's a bit of crack and you like chatting, but then there's the whole safety aspect of it. Like in fairness, like how many times and the times we've been out for trips, has one of us gone around the car, only hear, boys, watch out, there's a fucking gate hanging across the road here, or
just gravel.
There's gravel on the road, there's whatever the case
Big dirty
is.
pothole.
A big dirty pothole.
There's a big articulated truck coming.
No, I mean, maybe an awfully, some of the roads are an awfully we've been on, but but they are
No,
a good
but
job.
it is a brilliant way communicating because, and it will save people from having accidents.
Yeah.
Reason being, if the first lad is going up the road behaving himself, is that right, Bren?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And then if he sees something, he says it, everyone can hear it.
Yeah.
So then everybody is under brakes, down a couple of gears, ready to power on when they get past.
Well, if you want to. You don't necessarily have to. But then I say the same about, like, and lads say it's distracting. I say the same about GPS. And a lot of lads say, Jess McGuire. But if you're on a bad road and you're not too sure of bends, you can just, when you're following the GPS, you can just try, you throw your eye down the screen, just there's a whore of a sharp left-hand bend coming up here. Because it happens to every single one of us. How many times you're halfway into a bend, not realising this is tightening up here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the next thing you're over the far side of the fucking road.
Now, I know if Tony Moore and James Moore are here, they'll give out and say you should be fucking riding a car. But, all jokes aside, it happens.
Yeah.
And if you can glance down and go, there's a woeful sharp left-hand bend or whatever coming up here, you can ride accordingly, as the fella says, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, look, there's fucking absolute, there's tons and tons and tons of new stuff coming out. So it's a couple of gift ideas for you there, I suppose, ahead of the Christmas period. Another thing we want to talk about gear is we picked up a couple of, we both got jackets.
Yeah.
Well, you got a jacket as well.
I bought I bought a Grand Alpine Star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I put it on the other day, as I say, and I was going to go for a spin. Lovely jacket.
And if anyone wants to buy that in 2 years' time, that was the only time he's ever worn it.
Yeah, 100%.
He has never seen weather.
You'll probably never wear it again, either.
No, I will.
It's a nice. It is a nice jacket.
It's a nice
though, I have to
jacket,
say
yeah.
that. Alpine Star stuff is good.
Yeah.
Man.
Yep.
It is good.
Great stuff.
It is good. Oxford. You bought an Oxford shirt jacket.
Short
type thing.
jacket, yeah, that you can put the armour in it. No, it's Kieran even, so I threw it on, Kieran even said, you'd wear that yoke out. It's very like a Carhartt jacket. You know, that kind of style.
Yeah. You'd probably wear it out. Most people would wear it out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've seen some of the stuff he wears out. Like the shorts.
I love shorts.
I wouldn't mind if you had a pair of legs to go with them.
What are you saying? Chicken legs.
You're not too far behind them now.
Exactly.
No.
See better legs hang over crow's
I'm
nest.
telling you now.
Oh, yes. Well,
Even
anyway.
Tina Turner would agree.
But the Oxford gear. The Oxford gear is after coming on something shocking.
No, we were only talking about that the other day as well. It's like, say, I only started riding bikes 2 years ago, but I remember when I was going out buying my first gear, and there was the Oxford gear was all there in every shop, you know. But it was all just black. Like, there was no, it was a jacket, you know.
Yeah.
There was no, you know, you'd looked at the RST stuff for the Alpine Stars. You said, "Jeez, that's a cool jacket. That's a cool jacket." And it came to the Oxford stuff. I said, "That's a jacket."
But do you know something? I prefer wearing black.
No, but it was just like it was very.
No.
It was drawl. There was no.
Yeah, there was not an overly, like, they were all fucking standard. Like,
Yeah.
whereas like the Oxford gear is after going up. I bought a jacket off Terence.
I seen Jen.
Yeah,
That's a class
that
jacket.
is savage, man.
Nice
And
jacket, nice
I
jacket.
talk about, like, it's not overly heavy, but like they're only like €175. I think he even had them on sale.
Yeah,
But
my
like,
one was on sale. I think all the Oxford stuff
was
over
on
there
sale.
was on sale. I think.
And like that was one cold bastard of a day. We were
Ah,
at
was
home
it?
the other day. And man, I was 110%
And to
getting
be
off the
honest,
bike.
now I wasn't too bad. No,
No, in the car, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
heated seat.
The
Dish.
hairdresser's BMW. I had the heat
There
grips.
we
Heat
is.
grips, great job. Did you use the heat grips
I
in
did,
the
yeah.
Tiger? Great job.
Great shop.
Ah, they are, man. They're
But the wind
savage job.
deflectors help a serious amount as well.
Wind deflectors, the job.
Yeah.
And that was another thing I didn't like about the Versus. That is a stupid idea. On the Versus, to adjust the screen, it's two-handed job. You know what I mean? You have to loosen off two big fucking nuts, lift up the screen, and then tighten it in.
Ah,
Whereas
go
in
ahead.
fairness with the tracer, one-handed, when you're riding, just clip it and lift
Just
it
a
up.
class,
Ah,
like,
yeah.
on the inside of the
On
screen.
the inside.
Yeah.
Now, all things considered, thinking about it after, probably the bike that was down in Terence Hill that caught my eye most was that V-Strom.
Yeah,
Where was that?
Remember the V-Strom
it was
inside the
over
door?
on the right hand, beside where your man does the detailing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
The first one I set up on.
Yeah.
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 I
Sorry,
actually think they're a gorgeous bike. I
They are a nice
really,
bike.
really
Cool,
like them
cool
bikes.
bike.
Cool though.
The downside of that, I don't know, is it that
They're
one?
too plain.
They're very plain. Like, there's nothing on them as regards electrics on that model anyway.
Yeah.
And it didn't obviously come with the boxes. And like that's another thing people need to really, like, you know, latch onto. If you're buying a bike like that, if it's an SX or if it's a Tracer or whatever, or a Tiger, if it doesn't come with the boxes and you want to put the genuine boxes, you can be prepared to put €1,000.
Well, that's why you know it's on the done deal. Like, like if you're say the SX, because I've been looking at them constantly. There's one or two on there, and I've been on there ages, and they're up for about 5.5, 6, no boxes. Every one that has boxes,
Yeah.
7, 8.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
know?
Yeah, boxes are going to set you back if you want the genuine ones. You know what I mean? And I genuinely
Yeah,
think.
but if
man,
you notice, the ones with the boxes are sold.
Oh, the ones with the boxes,
Yeah.
they're not on there that long.
Because you see, there's no point.
People are buying them for that reason.
Exactly. Because there's no point going out and buying the naked one,
Yeah.
knowing you're going to be torn, and then having to hand out another 15, $2,000.
yeah, I'm sure even like you got for the phaser for last year, you got the Jivvy top box and the plate. What was that? Can you remember how much all that was? You had to buy the plate and the whole lot.
And we even left to pay a piece off.
Yeah.
Remember, we just fabbed a bit.
Yeah.
I think because you had to buy the rails.
We.
I bought. You fabbed a piece up. That's fairly agricultural, but it worked. Anyway.
Oh, wow.
It was a bit of two pieces.
Brad, come up for air. Come up for air.
Jeez, that's the thanks you get. Anyway, go on.
No.
You have to run me in and out of the ground, but go on. Anyway.
No, but I think the top box itself was about 200 notes. or maybe a bit more. And then the rails that I got were, I think, the best part of another €100. And I think the plate that we left off, I think was another 50. So you could say the best part of €400 that I put in. And that's just a Jivvy top box.
That's just a Jivvy top box.
Because that's the easiest one. Because remember, I went looking for, and you had them on the Z.
Yeah, but they were specifically for the Z.
I couldn't get them for the Phaser.
No.
It's this rail system that you can that does clip on, but it's not a universal system.
Yeah. Was there boxes with the Z? No.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they were soft now.
Oh yeah,
they were
The
soft.
soft boxes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But that rail system.
Well, they weren't the soft ones. They were actually tough. But they weren't the
They weren't solid.
bags,
They weren't canvas.
Yeah.
They came with the rails. The rails, like they were for the Z800.
They click into it. Right.
Cool.
But I know when I was looking at them, they're not cheap.
No,
They're not cheap.
No,
They're a great job, but they're
definitely something to be looking out for if you're going for a bike and it doesn't have the boxes. You're not going to pick them up. And then like, a lad said to me, you'd probably buy them secondhand. Like, how many people are going to keep the boxes, off a bike that they don't have to sell them? It wouldn't be something you come across.
No.
And then if you want to match them up, especially with the Tiger, like they're all color coded to the bike. Like. So to try and get one, no, just get a bike if you can at all with the box and all that.
I know I looked up just for the crack them on the Kawasaki website for the Z.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Mental.
And like, it's not straightforward, just buy this top box. It was like, you want this, and this. Like, it was a minefield.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't straightforward. Like,
I remember looking at the time.
Chow wouldn't be able to do it now.
What?
No, it's a fear of it.
Go on the Kawasaki's website and order all the top box and all the brackets and all the kit.
Don't want it.
No. But I remember looking at, I think when James was GS at the time, and he had the soft bags on it, and I was saying if I was going to buy it, I'd be putting the hard cases on it, and like for the GS, like, and they're everywhere. Like you'd think there'd be hundreds of crowd. That was kicking the arse of €1,000 for if you wanted.
They're all about €1,000.
Big money, big fucking money. So look, it's something to bear in mind, something to be thinking about if you are going out there.
It's an investment.
It is, yeah. I think a lot of people, man, I genuinely, the consensus we get from the feedback we get from people in the podcast, I think there's people, and bikers in particular, like that are going touring now that have never done it before.
Yeah.
Oh, there is.
Yeah. It is definitely taking
sure,
off.
look at it's a better bit. It's a better bit of crack.
Yeah.
And as I explained earlier on, you're not stuck in your own village every fucking weekend.
No.
And when you get out on your bike and head off down country, even in our own country here, down, and you're staying a night or two down and a couple of pints in a strange place. And like you seen the crack we had in that pub there.
Savage.
Now, I wouldn't sing to keep myself fucking warm.
Yeah.
But I was full of soap. And of course, some cunt got me up to sing. And I was shouting at me like a badass spice.
He tortured poor old Ozzy Osbourne's, what was it? I can't remember.
War
what was
Pigs.
it? War Pigs, yeah.
Absolutely. I hadn't known
Remember I went over to the two bear ones?
The crack in the pub was fucking brilliant.
I went over, I was going for a slash or something like that, and I said, here, I pulled it was a couple or something like that. Anyway, I said, would you do me a favour? You see the little briar over in the corner there? Just say, go up. Are you the cha from the podcast? And I was standing in the corner and they went over and I could see his little head pop up. I am!
I'm delighted himself. I didn't know that. No, just,
you're too full of soup.
You're not as famous as you thought.
No, he's a bad egg.
He's a bad egg.
Bad.
Tell me this. Oh, yeah. And just going back to that, like with people touring. I think, was it James or someone sent us pictures of, or I can't remember who it was anyway, I might have seen on Facebook, but they were going over, somebody was going over to Spain around September there, just gone past, and had a picture of their bike on the boat. This is in Rosslare. Jesus Christ, man, I couldn't believe.
I think it was James.
There was 50 or 60 bikes there, and I was like, even in September, I was there. Do you know? No, I said, they're obviously Irish people. Well, you could, most of them are Irish people that are getting the ferry across to tour Europe. And that's another thing, like Europe is like, it's a lot smaller now than it used to be. Like very, very accessible now. Jump on a ferry. Once you get over to mainland Europe, you can go anywhere you want. Like, do you know what I mean? And it doesn't cost an arm and a leg if you
But it
do
never
your research.
changed. It was always like that. It's only that when we were younger.
Oh, yeah.
It seemed
What's all
like
this inflation
it
they're on
was
about?
millions of miles away.
Yeah.
Now it's only a stone throw.
Well,
you know what I mean?
bit more than sun.
It's not a word about it. I can skim a stone straight across and hit your man the bar side.
Jesus Christ. Here, I'm going to have to put this at the bed now shortly. Last thing I want to talk about, you were just mentioned there about the phaser. You're you're getting a new belly pan for it.
Yep. I was over with Jason Dunn, Fiberman. Fair play to him.
Yeah.
Over there, I said, listen, I got onto him, I think, on the Friday night. I said, you hardly, because I remember him saying on one of his videos he was doing a belly pan for a phaser. I said, oh, jeez, he must have the mold for it. So, got onto him, he said he has a universal one, and went over there. I said, look, I'm free Saturday morning, I'll call over, and we'll just offer it up to it. And we're offering up to it, and we're like, if we trim a bit off here, and I was thinking, I was looking at it, and I had two like fins in the front, like two slots in the front. I said, jeez, it's hard like the old one.
Yeah.
And I managed to dig out a photo of when it was still on the bike.
So when I owned the bike, probably, was it?
Probably the day you gave it to me. Yeah. And we were looking at it, and I said, if that's not the exact same one, it's 99.9% certain close.
Yeah.
So he's going knocking me up one there.
So what's the plan then?
Why are you kidding me?
I can stop coming back from Marmite or coming down the pole.
I'm investing in Loctite.
Remember that brand? Yeah.
Oh yeah, what did I get?
Emergency!
Oh jeez, lads, pull in, big problem. And I there going, what is wrong with this?
I was behind the fucking whore, and all I could see was this show flapping. And the next thing, half of a friend, whew, I went, what
You wouldn't have, hold on. You saw it flapping. You wouldn't have thought to tell me to McQuaid, your belly pan's hanging out. What? No.
But the funniest thing ever, when he came into the car park, holding a lump of it.
Yeah, I had the picture and all.
It was like a crumpled sheet of a newspaper. I was like, McQuaid, I'm sorry to tell you, there's not much way keeping that there.
Left it in the Starbucks bin.
Oh, my God.
I stop him in tears.
fucking an engine protector flew off it.
Yeah, the bar flew off at the bar.
Bar weight.
flew off it.
Yeah, that was only coming in your gate, Brent.
The
And we
tank,
go
yeah,
fight.
the tank nearly fell off of one there. Remember the ball came out the tank as
That's
well.
right.
Both came out of both tanks.
Did it?
Yeah, it came out of the 6 and 1,000.
What way you were riding them bikes? Man?
I
You need to
don't
stop doing
know.
them wheelies.
Too hard.
It's the wheelies, man. You
too
need to get
fucking
ears up
hard.
on them wheelies.
Yeah.
Do you remember that night?
Oh,
Do you
I'll never forget.
ever remember that?
Cara.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
I wouldn't mind. I was only going for that removal the other night.
Yeah.
I was coming through Cara, and one of the boys behind me, he actually rides bikes. Young Kieran, he's on a SV650.
Yeah.
And I was like, jeez, if only I could be beside him in the car now. I said, you see this speed bump? Because I said, I think I showed him the video at the time.
Oh my God, that was the funny. Yeah, so people
I'll
don't
never
remember
forget.
that. We were on the comments. We were coming back from a rally somewhere or something, were we? We're coming in through.
Bren, how do you make it bang?
Yeah. So obviously with the Phaser 1000, it being carburet, like it's class to make it like backfire. So it's dead simple. Obviously, just give her a good full, come off the throttle, and then flick your kill switch, and it just go bang. And of course, McQuaid, like we had been chatting flat out on the comms. Everybody was in great crack coming up through Cara. McQuaid, how do you do that exhaust popping? And I says, told him exactly. I says, give it plenty. And I says, come off the throttle and flick the kill switch. He interpreted that give it a good full, put in the clutch, and let the clutch slap on.
The next thing,
This Phaser stood up on its head and down, and then there was just pure radio silence. for
legs
about
severed
2
and
minutes.
everywhere. I thought you were going to fall off it.
I
You
was
mad
laughing the whole way home, and I could not stop laughing. It was cat.
Oh, Lord.
McQuaid,
You'd rather be laughing, I tell
He
ya.
brings the goods,
Oh,
basically.
I tell you, wherever that man goes, he brings the goods.
That was so
It was like-
fucking crack.
Lord.
Yeah.
So what's the crack with the Phaser? So
We're gonna strip it down because obviously there was a few rust flecks coming through the tank when I bought off you. A few other bits and bobs, new belly pan. So I said I'm gonna put it back to black,
yeah,
respray the whole thing.
New
Just
belly
get her
pan.
new belly pan. Just get her fucking back smick.
yeah.
So-
No, nice bike to have. I
Because I
always
tell
said
you,
that-
there is
that-
a good engine, that you.
I don't
There is,
love
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I,
Fabulous
no,
engine.
neither.
There is. And in fairness, like that is a nice bike. Like
It
I'm not
was.
saying it because I own it, but that was like because it's the new one with the Fox Eye. Well, it's
Yeah.
that shape
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
It's still the big, it's the 1000cc. It's the it has the
Has
wide
everything,
frame and the whole
yeah.
lot, and with the black and all, it has the built-in indicators and all on the back, for built-in front indicators and all, which you don't see in too many of them. Like that is a really nice bike.
Only thing I want to change is the wing mirrors on it. I don't. They're horrible.
Yeah, but you pick up a set.
Yeah,
of them,
yeah.
You get
So-
a decent set of them.
So I want to do a bit of
somewhere,
work. Yeah, that's good.
Do
Just
you know actually bar end mirrors might look kind of cool in that the drop down ones?
Would they?
I'd say
No,
they might.
but then I'd have to blank off the hole on the front
Oh,
fairing.
yeah, but you can. I'd say you could get kits for that. I'd be surprised if there's not a kit, because you know the way them.
You can buy
A
the
little blank piece.
you
The
get
black
them
rubber
premium.
yokes, is that it?
Yeah, because his bolt into the front
Yeah,
fairing
yeah,
as opposed to
yeah.
the handlebars. Yeah?
Yeah.
I'd say you could. That'd be nice now. That would
Yeah.
be nice. That'd be
Yeah.
nice.
So-
But in all fairness now, I know we do laugh and have to crack about it with bits falling off it. But all joking aside, it is a good fucking bike.
It is a good bike. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it funny though, right? I've only ever dropped on its left side and everything falls off on the right.
That's something to be bragging about.
That's definitely not to be bragging about at all.
Actually, no way. I dropped that bolt on the right side. It was the Spectre 6 I dropped on the left.
Oh, again,
What did
we're
he
getting
say?
some admissions here, mate.
I tell you.
Holy Jesus Christ. We're going to wrap it up now shortly for this week. Just another thing I want to mention as well, just to keep an eye out. There's a few bits and pieces going on over the next couple of weeks. Obviously, coming up to Christmas, there's a couple of bits and pieces on. The first thing I want to talk about is Zach's Tie Run. Zach's Tie Run is happening on the Saturday, the 6th of December, over in the Navan Retail Park, and they're meeting over there at 10 a.m. So if everybody that wants to get behind that, we're absolutely going to try our absolute damnedest to get over to it anyway. It'll be, it's all for a great cause at the end of the day, and there's no better time of the year to put the hand in the pocket
Yeah,
and try and
exactly.
help out there. If you jump onto the Facebook pages, you'll see it up there everywhere. Zach's Tie Run. So yeah, hopefully we'll meet a couple of yous over at that. Another thing that's happening, it's actually happening this Saturday night, and I only genuinely stumbled across this. I think it was only yesterday I copped on it. PJ's Route 66 fundraising night. It's on this Saturday night in the Hamlet Court Hotel in Johnstown Bridge.
What's that?
It's only over the road from us here. Route 66, big bands. They're obviously trying to raise money. There's live music and fun, and it's presented by none other than Dave Perry of Wheelie Good TV, who we've had on the podcast, with a special guest, Sinead Butler. Tickets are €20 on the door, and they're raising funds for the Children's Health Foundation to help sick children. And again, is there anything better to be given? Helping out, giving money towards? Absolutely not. So that's going to be a great thing to get behind. If we can, now we've a few plans for Saturday night, but if it's possible at all, we might try and stop over at some stage and give a little bit of support. And yeah, advance tickets are available from the Hamlet Court, O'Neill's Londis, Johnstown Bridge, Brian Dunhu Barbers in Enfield, Harn and Drattmalane, and Boggins in Rathcore, or you can contact them on their Facebook page.
And Kildare Bike Spins and Meets, they're doing the Santi thing again this year.
Okay,
Sounds
yeah,
good.
for sure, yeah.
And
What dates is that, do you know?
they're doing it over 2 weekends. I think it's the 3rd and 4th and the 13th. It's either 12th and 13th or 13th and 14th.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
I'm not 100%. But I think that's the dates anyway.
Yeah, jump onto their social medias and
Yeah.
you'll find out all the dates and stuff for sure, yeah.
And then the Druids and Jesus, I was only looking at this evening. It came up on my Facebook, They're doing the Tie Run again.
Okay, yeah.
That's coming up shortly as well. So
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff going on. Like, this time of year,
Well,
there is still
like,
loads of stuff
there-
going on and stuff.
Yep.
look, in
I have it
fairness,
there,
it's-
sorry, yeah. Druids and the Roosters MC
That's
Christmas
it,
Run.
yeah.
Again, it's on that same Saturday, the 6th of December. They're meeting at Tokers over in Ace at 12 noon. They're going to stop in Carlow at 1 p.m. and then ride to Kilkenny. Cash donations on the day, and all bikes welcome. So again, this time of year, because it's cold and the weather's not great, doesn't mean you don't park up the bike. Get the bike out, out, support local causes, do you know?
But there you are again. It's the biking community again, trying to raise to help kids and you know.
Absolutely.
You know,
For
so
sure.
a big shout out and give everyone give
back.
themselves a pat on the back.
Exactly.
Without a shadow of a
said.
doubt.
Well
Absolutely.
said.
Next week's podcast, we're back with a big one. Now, I haven't actually confirmed it with the two of these yet, but I'm absolutely going to blackmail. They're coming on. I don't care. It is happening. Next week's podcast, we're going to have none other than Terence Healy and Mark Dunn are going to come on for episode 63. So any questions you have for either of the two boys, these boys are two gurus with motorbikes. Everybody knows, absolutely everybody knows Terence Healy, and if you've ever been in Terence Healy's, you see that friendly little baldy fella, that's none other than Mark Dunn. So going to have the two boys on next week for a bit of a chat. So get in contact with us if you want to.
Be careful now, because if he gets on a lot of these listeners could be going home with new jackets and bikes.
He can even discuss some of the finance packages. I don't know. You never know what's going to happen. This old Santi list is getting bigger by the minute.
Oh, Lord, they're only getting bigger now.
Bigger and bigger. We're going to wrap it up there for episode 62. Last thing we're going to say, jump on our socials over the next couple of days and check out the new merch that's coming out. And if anybody wants to order something, get in contact with us ASAP and we'll get it over to you before the big fella comes down the old chimney. All right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Over and out, so folks, have a good weekend, stay safe, and we'll talk to you all next week for episode 63.
Absolutely.
Good luck,
guys.
Right.